Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, the time has finally arrived. It's time for us to wrap up the first season of One Piece. This is episode 8, The Worst in the East. And yeah, I would say that defines our fishmen in this series. They are about the worst. So I'm excited to see how this goes. I do not see a weakness on them. Hope our crew can come up with something.
All I know is it is time, and I am definitely ready, willing, and able to see what they have in store for the fishmen, Arlong and his crew.
We got Bruce Buffer over there. It's time. It is. Getting ready for Vader.
Yeah, I tell you what, I could not be more excited. I super invested in this series as like a tribute to them doing such a good job with the live action.
Netflix.
I wore my avatar shirt with Ong on it. This show is what a live action adaptation should be. I've never even seen the original, but this is money.
Only 1,100 episodes.
Only 1,100 to go.
To the Grand Line! Let's go!
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down.
Oh, the tattoo.
Yes. Oh, she got it.
Oh, this goddamn.
You got an actual gun, or are they doing it old style, like the tick, tick, tick?
You belong to me. You draw maps for me.
Oh, those were her
Oh,
shits.
that's what that was.
You and your town will have your freedom.
Liar.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stole.
Oh, she's got that.
And
That's
I
right.
No, is it all burned?
Yeah, they already torched the city or the village.
Here we go. We got a crew now.
Yep.
Gonna march on Arlong Park. If those fishmen want to fight,
That's not a fight. That's a.
Yeah, you guys get destroyed.
This is my fight.
no. This is our fight.
Yeah. Yes.
Finally, I get to cut something.
But how are we gonna beat Arlong in bulletproof ones?
I'll know it when I see it. I won't hesitate.
Let's go. Why am I so fired up?
Keep that energy, Dave.
Because you lived through Luffy, and so when he gets fired up, you get fired up.
Right.
There is a new crew in these parts, led by a ruthless killer, a pirate,
Oh, yeah.
for this
Oh,
brutal attack.
trying to pin him.
No,
Cadets.
that's not possible.
Are you calling me a liar, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a Marine captain.
I'm a vice admiral, so let's move past the grants.
Oh, these are smoke bombs.
That's the smoke bombs.
be stupid enough to attack us.
Listen here, lips.
Here we go.
He's probably in the map room.
Now
I think that's where we're going.
As strong as Arlong, or are they gonna be able to take a few?
All right, Zoro. Let's light some fish up.
There you go. He's got to get to high ground.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, this dude's taking care of business.
Okay.
you can really see Sanjay has some good
Okay,
moments
so
now.
the fishmen can be beat. Just Arlong's just a
Oh,
badass.
got him.
He's gonna put it together.
Oh,
Come on. Let's go.
All this is just gonna.
God here.
Look at
Whoa.
that blade.
100%.
whoa.
right.
Whoa.
Well, we saw him with the fire.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he could do that just
Yeah.
That's what he's
regular.
That's what he's got them lips for.
Nice.
You told Nezumi about my stash.
I'm just playing by human rules.
This piece of shit.
I've used her so effectively.
Use?
Oh, shatter it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Isn't some tool to be used. She's a person. You're no better than that axe-hand guy or that fake butler.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna kick your ass just like I did theirs.
Oh,
Let's go!
Round 2, Arlong.
No seawater in there.
Nope.
You mean putting 2 slices of bread together?
I love these two together.
I'm feeling threatened. Shut up! We're close. I can feel my toe. Trust me, I can help you guys win this thing.
Oh, he is. Buggy's gonna be the wild card.
Yes.
I can't believe it. We're gonna be cheering for Buggy
I
here.
know.
Hey, so, I'm gonna get Abby.
I'm here. Do it. Do
It is. It's a trap. You wait and
It's
see.
gotta be.
Nice.
Yep. Catch
Gotcha.
up. Somebody's been playing Metal Gear.
Yeah,
Neck
Metal Gear
flaps.
Solid. Neck flaps.
Special attack! Exploding star!
Oh!
The great Captain Usopp fails another notorious villain!
So fire.
Yeah, that worked. Well, the henchmen weren't as tough as Arlong, so.
Be so lucky against the might of my fishman karate.
Fishman karate.
Was this Johnny? Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
this
God,
hurts.
blood.
See, he can bleed. He's not a machine.
He's a fishman.
Put
And
some
it just new ones come in just like a shark.
Yeah.
That's nothing. You should have seen Zeph's kicks when he found the eggshell in the creme brulee.
Means you.
Oh. Oh, he's gonna do
nothing
it.
without her.
That's what he's seeing.
He's gonna start destroying all the maps.
Yep.
But I can destroy everything you've built.
Yep.
Yep.
Start taking out the walls.
Oh, helping him out.
Take that all along. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm an easy fool to have her faith in such weak compatriots.
Uh-oh.
Bad mouth. Join me.
It's coming off.
Now you've done it.
Is he hitting pressure points? What's he doing?
He must what he's doing, but he's doing work.
Oh! So the Johnny Cage shadow kick right there.
Yeah.
You're all okay.
He's the new guy.
Wow, maybe this might be the way to take him out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new.
He comes up with a new one in like every episode.
Love it. Take that, Arlong. Oh, he's bringing it down. He's bringing it down.
Right through the floor. He's still pushing.
Wow.
What a visual.
He just went battle axe.
Yep.
Well, he's made of rubber, so he should be all right.
Yeah.
All right. That's one thing.
But didn't he just knock Arlong back into the water? Kind of, maybe. That whole place is surrounded by water.
He drove him into the ground.
Basement?
I don't want you to take pictures inside.
There he is.
There he is.
I knew he'd be fine.
We are your crew!
She's got a bunch of tangerines.
Good news, fellas. We still got like 20 minutes left. A lot more story.
A lot more to go. This will be the setup.
I'm gonna need these recipes too. You should really write a cookbook, you will.
Is that taco dip? That's my favorite.
I think it's probably a little bit better than that.
There's some private lessons.
Nice try.
That's kind of his thing.
Keep swinging.
You don't even get your hands dirty. At least I don't need 3 swords to prove I'm a man.
Ooh, he's only got one.
There I was.
Oh,
Completely
alone.
See, they don't know that he lies.
And I fired on him till my fingers bled. Didn't stop until I completely alone.
3 cheers for Captain Usopp! We couldn't have done it without him!
Giving him a shine.
Oh, we're finally getting the face off.
Yep, and then there's this.
Marines,
Grandfather?
arrest them.
So the Straw Hats didn't destroy Cocoa Village. It was Arlong.
You have your orders, cadet. What did you say?
I said no, sir.
You do realize there are severe punishments for disobeying direct orders.
I disagree with those orders, sir.
Me too.
Oh, told you, redemption.
You're gonna do what's right.
I've always been a pirate.
No more running, boy.
That's what Kobe told him.
Give it up.
That's not really my thing.
Voice changed.
Yep.
We're having a duo.
Yep.
Then show me what you've got.
Whoa, so he's had the dragon fruit.
Oh, look at this.
I don't want to fight you, Grandpa.
You've been fighting me your entire life.
Oh.
Dude. When are you gonna learn that you can't win?
Whoa!
Oh, he's doing
Is this Invincible?
Seems like
Omni-Man here?
a little bit.
This is gonna be one
gonna
hell of a
slingshot
round.
himself.
Gum gum.
He's gonna take it.
Ate that lariat.
You don't know how dangerous the world is.
Gotta let him learn, though.
But I'm never giving up on my dream.
Oh, that's what he sees.
Yep. But he knows Luffy's different.
Arlong's pirates are still on the loose. Hunt them down and arrest them.
What about these Straw Hats?
This guy.
Arrest them too. They are the real criminals.
Right.
Oh, there goes Deadpool again.
Sorry, Deadpool.
Couldn't you have gone a little bit easier?
Where's the fun in that?
My life is finally my own again.
Oh, she's gonna make the pinwheel.
I'm sorry I didn't understand the sacrifices you made for me. I know what it means to fight for your family. I hope you'd be proud of me.
She was always proud of you.
Nice.
So am I.
Oh, look at her arm.
Tattoo.
Yep. Tangerine plant.
Worth it.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Good call.
Thank you.
Your sister kind of has it a little bit. I think she did make that. Mm-hmm. A little fan.
Yep, the little pinwheel.
Nice. Awesome.
These two. About time. Yeah, he's got his own wanted poster.
Wanted poster. Nezumi's last act of revenge.
That's what he wanted the whole time. A real pirate.
That's a lot of berry! It's the highest bounty in the East Blue.
Oh. Oh.
He got to show him that he got his dream.
Yeah.
Well, first step of it, at least.
Yeah.
Guess this is goodbye then.
They both did.
It's pretty much what this whole first season's been, is dreams.
Yep.
Be a good Marine.
Be a good pirate.
He will be a good. That's oh my god.
Ah!
I don't think they're going to be as excited.
Check it out.
30.
Hey, look, I'm famous. What do you want about? That's Luffy's wanted poster. Not just Luffy. You work a little harder, you'll get a bounty too. That doesn't count. It's okay to be jealous.
This is stupid. This is gonna make things much harder.
Yeah, let's see.
We're going to the Grand Line.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! The neon sign.
Yep.
Oh, the bird.
Yeah, we haven't seen the bird since episode 1.
Yeah.
She's up.
You know who we didn't get to see?
Hey.
Shanks.
Oh, she looks a lot healthier.
A lot healthier. Way healthier.
I noticed that.
She's
The one person he needed to notice.
Yeah.
Oh, who's...
He's going to be proud. Yep, he's going to hang it. Like a picture on the fridge.
Like a kid's picture on the fridge. he
That's
said.
perfect analogy.
Yeah.
Employee of the month!
Yeah.
30 million?
Now we're gonna see the other side.
I'll kill the little shit myself. Oh, I will.
Avada made it. Oh!
Hey, look who's back.
First one he dispatched.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her since she got fired off that boat.
Yeah.
Kicked, fired, whichever.
You're gonna be after him.
A hell of a first bounty. I guess there is some of me in him after all.
What's up?
Oh. What? Is he a pirate?
I don't regret my
or a
actions.
submarine?
I'm ready to accept my punishment.
Yes, please do.
Top Gun and Maverick there.
So you're not going to punish us?
Yeah, it's like, why do you have to ask?
My training methods have been called the worst kind of punishment. Well, you want to get stronger, don't you? Learn how to fight.
Oh boy.
Can we get my guy a
I
haircut?
want to be worthy of holding my own
Please?
against someone like Luffy.
And you? What do you want?
A haircut.
People that Rover know as Zoro isn't the only one that knows how to use swords.
Oh.
Like my friend. Or
Friend.
whatever.
Maybe the old chef was right. It is your turn.
Oh.
Your training begins tomorrow. Dismissed.
Is he gonna give him? He's gonna give him the dragon fruit.
I would think he's got to.
I'm wondering.
Devil.
Hey,
Devil.
there's our...
Devil's
Devil.
fruit.
Devil's fruit.
Dragon.
Why do I keep getting myself confused 8 episodes
Dragon
in?
fruit's delicious.
An unusual place for a man of your stature.
Shanks.
There's
Hey,
Shanks.
Yep.
Come on, lads. We're in the presence of a mighty warlord of the sea. Show a little respect. Right, I'm not in the mood for a duel today, Hawkeyes.
It's-
A wee bit hungover.
I'm not here. Not when you're half the man you used to be.
I could still take it. And with one arm tied behind my back.
Oh, jeez.
This dude doesn't have
I
humor.
recently ran into someone who might be of interest.
He hasn't seen the poster yet.
Boy, you mentioned long ago.
Oh!
Luffy. You really did it? No way. It's Luffy. He's a pirate. He's a captain.
I guess we better watch our backs.
Bring out the reserve booze, boy.
Hungover.
Oh, lighten up, you somber old son of a gun. Drink with us.
I suppose a drink wouldn't hurt.
This is cause to celebrate.
So what do you think?
Oh,
It's a little piece of home to take with you in our journey.
And I can whip up tangerine tarts anytime you want.
oh, wow.
All right. Well, you got to have your vitamin C yet.
Yeah.
I mean, on the front of... I mean, how wholesome is this?
It's perfect.
Now, is the salt water going to impact
Well,
it a little? We don't need to worry about
We might
that.
have to move them.
Rainwater will help.
Yeah.
Set the main.
Flag.
Setting the main.
I think it is, isn't it?
Oh, that's the whole He's actually taken aback, like the first time ever.
I thought he was gonna do that too.
We're navigator. You'll figure it out.
Hey, Luffy! Yeah, I got an idea.
Had to be been an Easter egg from the show.
Straw hats! All hands on deck for a cast-off ceremony!
A little bit of the good stuff.
I'm gonna find the old blue.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
As the kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the world's greatest swordsman.
I'm gonna draw a map of the world.
I'm gonna become a brave warrior of the sea!
This is it, crew? Grand line.
Nothing's gonna stand in our way! Yeah!
Ah.
There's the bird. Oh, a couple.
Sending
few of 'em.
messages.
Yeah.
What a finish. Got to be a post-credit scene.
We didn't see
Oh,
Arlong
just-
go, though.
No, we didn't.
Who's this?
Is this... All right, but he needs two
Two
cigars.
Another Easter egg that we don't know
That
about.
kind of means nothing, I guess.
Yeah, but it's
I
gonna,
know.
it's gonna be the new big baddie.
No, I think that was the big reveal
Yeah,
at
that
the end.
was the reveal.
Wow.
Which is great then for the fans that have seen the animated series, because then they know what's coming.
Well, then that too with the up the mountain. I feel like that's another Easter egg too, where she was saying there at the end. So I feel like there's two huge Easter eggs. If you know about the series, you know what's coming.
Yeah, that they're probably going to be taking a ride up a mountain, up a river, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh
but
my
there's
god,
some...
what can you say about this show? That it's so intriguing. We got a great closure to a great first season. I'm pumped for if there is a second season. I just cannot wait for this. This was so much fun to watch. It had humor, it made you angry, like we talked about on previous episodes, made you sad. I mean, it brought warmth to the heart this last episode with some of the stuff that happened with his grandpa telling him he's finally ready, and he was testing him all along. And just here I thought he was going to really destroy the cadets, and he's like, no, he's like, the code of Marine isn't to follow orders but to follow your own human code, and you guys did that. So now I'm going to train you myself. And so now he wants to become a great swordsman, so I can't wait till they do their battles. And then we saw Shanks was back. We saw the bartender with the neon sign that I laughed about. Yeah. She's proud to see it. I mean, it was just I don't know. It's just great ending to the first season. So I can't stress that enough how much fun that was, and to see him actually be Arlong and just the gum battle axe at the end.
Battle axe. Gatlin and Gum battle axe.
That was just amazing. So I hope that we see these actors in more series as well.
Yeah, this was amazing. Of course, as many of you know, look, everybody loves this show. It's #1 worldwide, and for the reasons you said, Answer, it absolutely hits on everything. You know, very rarely do shows hit you with all the emotions in one episode, or the whole series, whatever it may be. And this one did that, and it found a way to do it in a way, and I'm going to stress this again, in a show that I never in a million years would have watched if not for all of you out there. I mean, it never would have happened, because like I said in the last episode, I think people who don't know about the show or didn't give it a chance, unfortunately, I'm sure word of mouth is going to get out by now how good it was, but I think so many people probably just skipped by it, figured out this is another Nickelodeon style show, whatever, it's not for me. But it just goes to show that if the writing's good enough and the acting's good enough and everything else that goes into it, everyone usually will like it. I mean, the casting was awesome. The I want to give a huge shout out to all the people who worked on the costumes and the masks and that sort of thing that they did, because all that looks so great.
Yeah.
And how many times have we watched stuff where if it doesn't look good, it takes away from the story, it takes you out of it. If the sets aren't good, that can kind of take you out of it. They delivered on everything. I mean, everything in this series was absolutely perfect, and I just cannot sing its praises high enough. Thank you to all of you out there who recommended this. Now, granted, it was #1 worldwide and it had a ton of hype, so I got a feeling we might have maybe checked it out, but so many of you out there said we absolutely had to, and thank you for that, because I enjoyed it. So awesome. Hit all the emotions.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this last episode was really powerful. In our previous reaction to the last episode, Diamond Dave had mentioned, every series has its episodes where they're like super powerful. And I think Mason, Gwen, and I can't even think what show it was, but I know we were watching one show where it was like the second to last show. That was the big one. And then the last one.
I think it was one of the Mike Flanagan's, maybe.
It might have. Yeah, you know what? I think it was Blind Man, or like the second to last one, where they really give you everything, and then the final one, they kind of put a nice little ribbon and bow on it and wrap it up for you. This was a phenomenal follow-up to the last episode, and I just, anybody who's watched our reactions know that I love my lessons, and it's just, it's so powerful that Luffy never gives up on people. I mean, he just doesn't. And how many times did Nami say, leave, go, whatever? And then even when he found out that she did some really bad stuff, in his heart he knew she must have had a reason, and he still stayed. And and I've said this before with a couple other shows, and so it's not necessarily a new lesson, they just presented it different here. There is a lot of power in believing in yourself in this world, but there is also so much power in other people believing in you as well. And if this lesson, doesn't hit home for everybody, I don't know what will. I mean, like, we all face struggles and we're all going through stuff. And I think, like, everybody in the world deserves a friend like Luffy, And I know it's I know it's a fictional character. I know this is, a live action, whatever. But his refusal to give up on his friends is so powerful. And it's like, if there's one thing you could wish for people out there. But on the flip side of that, like, I think the biggest thing I take away from it, like, if you have friends who are going through it, which we all do, friends or family going through it, like, be Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Be Luffy. Be that kind of friend that no matter what somebody is going through, no matter how dark the things they're dealing with get, like, you're that person. Because, at the end of the day, I like to think that most people hopefully are going to come out of whatever they're going through one way or the other. And, having somebody who never lost faith in them really helps that process along. And I think Luffy was that. I loved the end scene. All throughout this series, we talked about chasing your dreams. And even when it was Luffy not stopping Zoro, remember in that episode, they were like, why didn't you stop him? And he's like, well, normally I would, but his dream was to become the best swordsman. And that's what he did. So even when it may have been the right thing to do as far as a friend, he didn't get in the way of his friend chasing their dreams. So I can't say enough about this series. We've talked extensively about how good the writing is. It was phenomenal. I just there's very few things that I can recall watching in the few years that we've been doing reactions that had writing of this quality. But there wasn't a single actor where, and I know I haven't seen, the animated version, but every actor that I saw, it just felt like that was part of the story. It just felt like it. When we watched, and I'm not going to get into trash talking it because I don't want to go in that direction. But even when they did the live action version of Avatar, the people that they casted just didn't.
fit.
It didn't feel like it, and it was. Look, and there was
Took
some
you out of it.
There was some nationality issues with that as well, which wasn't the bigger issue. You just didn't feel. You got so invested in these characters, and I'd be curious to see the people who did watch the animated series whether it felt that way for you. Because I know when I watched Avatar, and then we watched the live action, I was like, no, stop. This isn't working. This isn't Aang. This isn't Sokka.
Yeah, it wasn't Aang. It was Aang.
Yeah, right. This isn't Katara.
Yep.
I mean, I will make one joke, man. They did Appa so dirty.
Yeah.
they did Appa so dirty. But watching this, it's like, even if the writing's good and the delivery's not the best, the delivery was the best. Diamond Dave touched on it in our last wrap up about the special effects crew, more specifically the prosthetic team, and the work that they did. It was interesting that it didn't feel like there was a lot of CGI. Look, some of the sunsets and some of the ocean backgrounds, fair enough, but so much of this was actual effects. I'm gonna, kind of mirror Mason Quinn's sentiment. If this wasn't one that we watched for the channel, even it being #1 on Netflix, I gotta be honest, guys, I don't know that I would have watched it. I don't know, that I just would have made time for it. I'm like, it seems like a kid's pirate show. I should have learned my lesson from kids' shows, from Harry Potter. But
hard habits to break.
Yeah, they're hard habits to break, and I just, especially like I love the Pirates.
It's been almost 2 years.
Yeah, I love Pirates of the Caribbean, right? And so it's like you also kind of set the bar for yourself with certain genres, I will say. And this was so far different than Pirates of the Caribbean, and they each have their own merits. But I just can't say enough about this show. I'm hoping, that we can continue this journey, but they nailed it in season 1. That's all I can say.
Yeah, for this episode, kind of hit what it was expected, right? The baby faces come in, get the job done, but it felt like they did a good job too for the writing of coming in and being like, all right, here's one loop or one end that we need to tie up. Another end we kind of at least need to put a bow on for this season. They did a pretty good job on doing that mix up while leaving what I consider a big thing open, and we did not see Arlong get the good old kibosh. Like all we saw was the big
building came down, but
unless you see it.
TV over the years, especially The Walking Dead, has taught us if you don't see it, it did not happen. So
the answer was waiting for that.
No, I'm over fear. They just suck. So
you were clearly not.
No, I'm not. But still, again with the characters from episode 1, their arcs all the way to this last episode. What a journey. Literally every single one of them had an impressive journey that we got to take with them that they presented to us. So I don't think you could say any bad things about our main characters right now. All of them are lovable. All of them are great in their own way. If I have a favorite right now, it's still Zoro, because he's just a complete badass.
So cool.
And then
Sanjay is making a run for his money.
They're all great. They're all
I'm
great.
just saying, as far as badassery.
Oh, yeah, big time. And then Nami's been crushing it too. Of course, Luffy's great, but those Zoro and Nami have been pretty impressive in my eyes too. So the way the story, again, the way they put the bow on this was fantastic. And I still feel like, without spoilers, I feel like the up climb on the mountain, and of course, the 2 cigars at the end there, I feel like you all know what that is. Pretty intrigued. Maybe it's best that you don't even say anything in the comments and just be like, we're not going to tell you.
Yeah, I kind of want to stay away from all the spoilers. So
I'm just super intrigued.
Come on, guys. That's going to be tough for however long
I know.
takes till this comes out.
Social media.
Well, we got the strike going on, right? And then if it does get, probably, who knows, by the time this comes out, it's probably already renewed or something. I don't know. But hopefully we do get a season 2. And God, hopefully that comes out way sooner than later. And we did bring up here, I think even in the comments, somebody was saying 18 mil.
Per episode.
Weren't wrong. Like, that is an impressive budget, because I mean, yeah, there was a couple moments, right? Someone could nitpick, but it was still good. It got the point across. It wasn't like terrible. And Elvira is what I really want to say because of the song. Elvira. But she's back.
Yep.
So I have to assume
with her
she's
pink
gonna be,
mace.
A big part of maybe what's to come with Buggy.
Yep.
I mean, that was great.
He's the wild card.
They want to get the bounty.
I'm really surprised that we didn't get to see more of him in this battle here, but it makes sense for his character because he just got his body. Why even be around?
He's like, I'm bailing.
Peace out. Because I think we said we're going to start rating the series. So this first episode or this first season for me it has to be like a 4.5 because this was so impressive. I don't want to. I mean, it was dang near 5 in my eyes, but I'm going to go 4.5 because I know I'm in the moment. So I don't want to be over it. So I'm going to kind of back off a little bit just so I can have more time to reflect.
4.5 is.
So 4.5 for this first season. 4.5 for this first season. It was so damn impressive. And like you guys were saying, if it wasn't for you, no chance I would have even given it a shot, even if it was number 1, even with all the hype I would have seen.
Yep.
It was so impressive. So thank you all for really pushing for us to do this because this was a goddamn treat.
Yeah, I mean the budget that they had, it was very incredible. It rivaled Stranger Things as far as what was thrown at. And I think Netflix probably had a position where they're like, all right, if we're gonna do this, we need to do it right. And you can't try to shoestring your way through doing a tale this epic. Like you just have to know that you're gonna invest the cash in it. Obviously, Netflix, Amazon, they apparently don't seem to have any problems throwing money around when it comes time to making something happen. But
all these price hikes,
all that being said, with the budget and everything that was thrown at it, the pacing and the writing was just fantastic in this. The character arcs, how they were all done, it was just perfect. It wasn't like they just gave you a little bit and then you lost. It's like they gave you enough to chew on a little bit and then they would come back to it later. And I really liked how the pacing was done there and how it gave us the awesome character arc for all of our heroes that we got, and that just makes you fall in love with them even more.
Yeah, the way they integrated the backstories in this, I thought the way
I gotta do my score.
Yeah.
For me, well,
you're gonna write it down.
Yeah. Diamond Dave always gives me a hard time about being in the moment, but I think you folks know exactly where this is going. 5 out of 5 answers for me. If you've seen something done better than this, I'm all ears.
He's getting competitive about it.
Let me know.
No, it's a good point. I probably should say 5. I probably should because I have not had any nitpicks that I can recall. So probably I'll just say 5.
Hey, we got him! We got him, folks!
It was impressive.
We got it real.
It was impressive.
Right down this day.
I can't figure out any nitpicks.
Yeah. I was like, we're shaking the building, shaking the building. I was just gonna finish off by saying the one thing that I think I left out that I really wanted to emphasize with all the writing and everything was how they utilized backstories. They gave us just enough because
they weren't too long either.
Yeah, they weren't too long because look, everybody loves
Pace.
origin stories. I mean, Marvel, built half of their cinematic experiences off of origin stories for all their big superheroes. They did enough here to piece up holes in the story, to get us more invested in the characters, to make us understand why they are the way they were, what makes them tick. And in the backstories also carried a lot of emotional weight that again just really got us that much more invested. I'm with Mason Quinn. Tell me a show that was done better than this. Differently? Yes.
Yeah, differently.
A lot of shows that are done different. Look, I enjoy a lot of
compare, but
I enjoy a lot of shows. Look, we're in the process of watching The Boys. I think it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of my favorite shows of all time. We've watched some really good shows, but something that is more entertaining overall, something that was done better. I don't think you're going to be able to do it. For me, an easy easy 5 for One Piece.
Yep. And as you and I know, money doesn't always equal success because we see they spent $58 million per episode of Rings of Power. So,
let me talk to you here for a second. Let me talk to you.
Because I was just going to say
if the writers of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, could sit down and talk to the people who did One Piece, now we could get somewhere.
I would mute his mic when
Or
he's
maybe
yelling.
even just follow the lore.
The writers of Fear the Walking Dead and Lord of the... Okay.
All right. Obviously, like I'm like you're loving Nami and all that. I love Luffy just because of how he is.
Great leader.
Great leader.
Yeah, it's the show. Yeah, instead of I Love Lucy, because he's a good person. He's fun spirited, but when you mess with his friends, it's time for him to get things done. He's there, and like he never gave up on Nami, even after everyone else was like, "Dude, she's not good." She turned her back on. He still believed in her, and he knew her true dreams. And he always wants you to achieve your dream. Even with Colby at the end, he's like, "Well, now you're a Marine." I was like, "Be a good Marine," and he's like, "Be a good pirate," which he is going to be. And just how much fun he has being a pirate when we think of pirates are, swashbuckling and taking things they don't want. Well, he just wants one thing: the One Piece, be the king of the pirates. Easy 5 for me. Love the show. So we got. So guys,
it's been a while since we've had a perfect 5s across the board.
It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, where's the confetti switch?
There's no confetti switch.
We should have like the America's Got Talent golden buzzer. 5s across the board.
No, I was going to say the Chuck Norris thing on Conan O'Brien late at night when he'd pull on it. So there you have it. Season 1 in the books. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next season, pals, and good night.